What's up, guys? Today we're working on Blukey once again, and hopefully today we can get it on the street and driving for the very first time in over 30 years. In my last video, you guys saw me get the interior completed. Looks really nice. In this video, we're going to be installing the belt, which I never installed, and then we have some 7-inch by 2-inch dual electric fans that we're going to put in here because, as you guys can see, there's no room for a clutch fan. I don't think I'd be able to fit a shroud in there either. If I threw the old plastic one on, I could possibly do that, but we're gonna be putting these on just on the other side, each side of the pulley, one on that side and one on this side. And I got a full relay kit right here, so it'll turn on by themselves. All right, I just got the belt in, put it in off camera because it was kind of hard to record down in that area, but basically just wraps around the water pump pulley, the crank pulley, and the alternator. Got it nice and tight. Reason I did the belt first is so that I wouldn't have to worry about getting it on with the fans in the way. We should be able to install the fans. By the way, this is the brand I'm using. All right, so basically to install these fans, they come with these like zip tie things. They'll go through the holes on the fans, and then this piece will go right through the fins of the radiator, and then this will go right on the back, and you just tighten them down. Okay, so I moved the truck outside for more light. Got the fans in, as you guys just saw. First step I did was took the two blue wires, which are positive, and then the black is negative. I got butt connectors and put the two blues together, two blacks together, and then should be able to start moving on to the relay. The two blues, according to the wiring diagram, this is the wiring diagram. They have two separate relays, but I think it should be fine since I just did the butt connectors, put the two fans together. But according to that, the two blues will connect to the red. The blacks, I'll just have to take another wire, black wire, and ground it. And then this goes, the blue goes to the red on the relay. Then the yellow will go straight to the battery. Orange goes to the ignition, and then the gray goes to the center unit. So all right, here's my temp sender unit. I'm gonna be mounting it right there. Already drained a little bit of it out of there. Now I can go ahead and start threading that in there. Then I should be able to run that gray wire to this. All right, sender unit's on. Now I can run this gray wire that I just wrapped around. By the way, I mounted the relay right here next to the radiator, and I already connected the ground, and I grounded that to the radiator bolt as well. Ran the red wire to the relay as well, and then I ran the yellow wire around the side of my fender and hooked it to the positive on the battery. Hopefully I'll be able to make this look cleaner sometime in the future, but right now, mostly just testing because I'm terrible at wiring. I just need to see if it works first, so. Okay, sender unit's in, and the wire, gray wire, is run to it all the way around the radiator into the relay. Now I'm gonna run the orange wire on the inside of my inner fender here, and then go through the back. There should be, underneath by that hood hinge, there should be a hole, and I'm gonna run the wire through there and straight to the ignition. All right, guys, it's the next day. We're back at the shop, and you're not gonna believe what happened last night. Poor Blukey. Well, I was doing a little bit of work off camera, finishing up that wiring on the fans, which I did finish. They're all good to go. They work, I started the truck up, let it warm up for a little bit, like 15 minutes or so, and I was gonna take it out for a first test drive. And after like 15 minutes of it warming up, 15 minutes goes by and I start seeing this white smoke come out near the starter. It was not the starter. I see the white smoke, it was like quite a bit, and it started to smell really bad. And so I went right over to the smoky area, looked down, and one of my ignition wires was melting itself completely. And one of these pieces of tape that I had started to catch on fire. So I was freaking out. A lot of stuff was going through my mind. I thought maybe my truck was gonna burn down. I was freaking out. But I quickly disconnected the ground on the battery, the negative, and I took the battery out really quick. And as soon as I unhooked the negative, the melting kind of quit and it, you know, stopped, I guess. But this is a major setback. It's really sad. I don't know if my wiring was just wrong for the coil or something. I don't really know. I'm gonna have a friend come and help me look at it this weekend, but as you can see, this is all exposed. This is because I was kind of taking some of the melted stuff away. It goes all the way back. Wiring harness just melted. Even went into the cab area too. So major setback. I might have to go through the whole wiring harness. Really sucks. Thought I would update you guys anyway. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be taking this thing for a drive anytime soon because I'm not so good with wiring. So it's gonna take me a minute to get this all figured out. But in the meantime, I have a couple things that I want to put on this truck. First of all, we have new taillights to put on. I don't know why I painted this blue. It doesn't look, it's kind of off, the blue. So I don't know, I was thinking of maybe masking it off and painting these black. We're gonna throw on the new taillights. And then on eBay, I found these Datsun tailgate decals to go over the letters. They go on the 520, 521, and 620. So I got dark blue. I've always wanted to either paint these or put decals on them or something. So we're gonna get those installed as well. Let's get to it. All right, I got some masking tape. I'm gonna tape just along the bottom of these letters. So I'm gonna be scuffing this up a little bit. The letters, getting rid of some of the chipping paint. I honestly don't even know how these decals are gonna go on the letters. If you guys noticed, it's like kind of rounded on all the letters. I have no idea if the decals go on the rounded parts. I would assume not, because that could cause like creases and shit. So I bet they just go on top. I just ordered them on eBay. Put the link in the description. You can get different colors. You just gotta message the guy. All right, I'm gonna clean it up with a little mineral spirits here. It's not gonna be perfect, that's for dang sure. So I don't know if you guys can tell on video, but this truck, well, I kind of know just by looking at it, and it's past. This thing was beat. This was a farm truck. Little things I noticed, like when you have the door panel off on the driver's side, like the door you can tell used to be caved in. And then also there's a shitload of Bondo everywhere, or body filler. That's body filler. I think it's just got like a thin layer. And then there's just weird odd shaped things. Like that's not supposed to be like that. That's weird. And then the repaint stuff. Like underneath, that's chipped paint. You can see the original color kind of coming through. It's more of a turquoise color. This lighter blue that was repainted. A lot of the truck wasn't repainted. It's like they just did the spots that got really messed up. Like most of the passenger side is all factory paint. The cab is factory. Driver's side door is a little bit different shade of blue. The whole front end is factory paint, except a little part on the driver's side fender. It's like weird how they box it in. Let me show you really quick. So you see this line? That's a tape line. It went across the body line. It's a little bit different shade. I did try polishing most of the side to see if I could get it to kind of blend, but so let me show you guys the decals really quick. Come in a little package here. Basically, they just go on like this. I'm honestly thinking I might just eagle eye this shit. I think it'll be better. If I can get it pretty good, I don't think anyone would have noticed anyway. It's actually hard to see. Very hard to see. Oh man. Alright guys, I struggled with this one so bad. The first one. Like I was kind of expecting, you can see some of that crap coming through. But it's alright. This truck's old, patina. It matches, it's alright. And I think the next one will look better anyway, because I'll actually kind of know what I'm doing. I think I found a solution. They come in these squares like this. So what I did for the next one to try is I took a razor blade and I cut just barely around. And now, if you notice, I can actually line it up pretty good. Because from before, you couldn't see through that outside layer really, so you couldn't even tell where you were putting it. So on this way I should be able to line everything up pretty close and faster. We'll see if this works. I'm just going for it. Hopefully it's lined up good enough. No going back. Oh yeah. Yep, that's it. That's the trick, guys. Oh, I got an air bubble. Maybe the heat will take some of those out. But yeah. 2 down and 4 to go. Let's do this. Decals are on. It looks pretty good. Kind of having trouble deciding if I'm gonna paint those things for my taillights black or not. If I do, I might have to do it later because I don't want to do gloss black. I don't want to do satin. So I think I'm gonna throw them on there anyway, and we'll see how it looks. But I rate the decals 10 out of 10, but the way I put them on, I'd rate probably like a 6 out of 10. Could have put them on way better. I don't know what I was doing, but it'll do. I could have sanded down the letters more too, but oh well. They were like $30, something like that, $35. Yeah, let's get these taillights on, and hopefully the ass end finally will look good. All right, and just so you guys know, these are the new taillights I got them on eBay as well. Put the link in the description for these two. These are the same ones that I bought for Suki, and they've never broke. They've always worked good, so bought the same ones for this. I think the rear end of this truck is finally done. Those taillights need to be wired in, but I haven't even put the harness from the engine bay to the rear taillights yet. Haven't put that in, so they're just in there for now. They won't be working until I wire them in. But yeah. Tell me what you guys think. Thing I might throw on the grill. Took off the grill when I did the fans, and then I finally got a new headlight, so I can throw the grill back on. Well, just looking at the truck makes me sad. It's so close to being done, and then one little hiccup is causing it to take forever now. I guess the sooner I figured out this wiring, the better. Hopefully I get it figured out this weekend, or at least what caused it. Maybe I just had some wiring wrong, and if that's the case, I can just run new wire and then wire it the right way. Then hopefully we can take it for a first drive. But at least I had some cool things to put on the truck. Even though it's not driving, I'm pretty hyped about these. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.